Midweek Magic is a free weekly event run on Magic Arena where players participate in various formats for a chance to win individual rare cards and cosmetics. This week the format was Standard Brawl, or at least it was supposed to be before they issued an update on the MTG Articles website. They were having some kind of issue implementing Standard Brawl into it this week, so for some reason we just got Momir instead. Unlike the format that I showed off in one of my previous videos, this is just straight Momir Basic, which means that all of our decks are only going to consist of 60 basic lands. No Power Stone generators, no removal spells, no token benefits, this is just straight Momir Basic. How long will it take for us to win? Let's find out. Alright, so it's Midweek Magic time, and I was expecting to not be playing this, but apparently they had some sort of issue coming up with Brawl this week, so we're back on the Momir train. Alright, is our opponent going to play something early? I don't really see a reason for it. I guess that's a yes. Got a Nishova Brawler. Oh, okay, domain cards are actually pretty good in this format. That's not particularly great. I think to keep some defenses up, we will activate for X equals 2. I just don't want to get completely plowed by whatever our opponent's doing here. And we got a Sarah Disciple. Cool. I mean, there are some historic spells to cast, so that's not that bad. Oh, it's only till end of turn. Yeah, that was pretty bad. We might be losing this one pretty quickly. We got a Gul'draz's Mucklord. That's an interesting effect. Okay. I think we're just gonna start by activating Momir. Go for the old X equals 3. And pitch a Plains. Yeah, we're definitely not going to do that. Having flyers is nice, but I think having 3 power with trample that's only gonna get bigger is not great for us. That's already 4 basic land types. Yeah. Our opponent definitely got blessed pretty hard there. X equals 4, they got a Chittering Witch. Okay. That's not good. They also have removal on a stick. Oh, this one's gonna be over quickly, I know it. Play a mountain. Alright, save us here. We need a Ravenous Chupacabra, or something along those lines. Just give us some removal, please. Some removal. Sure. I mean, wouldn't things always stay night? We're not really gonna get a big day-night flip, are we? Yeah, we get it now, but unless our opponent's casting something from their hand, I think, there we go, they got the 5 power Brawler. That might genuinely be like the best 2-drop you can hit in this entire format. Oh my god. Yeah, alright, that's game over. Good game. It still feels so weird to just immediately transition in and there's no opening hand. You just go straight for it. Alright, let's play out of Plains. We're not going to bother playing anything on X equals 1. There's hardly any creatures in the format that, you would even hit anyways. They're going for X2, I guess? Depending on what they hit, we might have to hold up some defenses. If it's like another Nishova Brawler, like that's going to be real bad. That's alright. Bloodthirsty Adversary would be a lot better if you could use the ETB ability. I think we're going to hold off for a turn. We'll drop something on X equals 3. Alright, they're going for X equals 3. And Akiri Fearless Voyager. Okay, she cares about equipment. I don't think that's really ever going to matter. So let's just go ahead, give ourselves X equals 3. And what do we not need? We can pitch an island. We got a King of the Pride. Okay, that's just about as bad as you could ask for. Alright, X equals 4. They got a Chaos Channeler. This is one of those random D&D cards I swear I've never seen before. That looks pretty good though. So we will put a block on the adversary because we kind of need to stop taking damage at some point. Let's go Snow Mountain. We'll activate Momir for X equals 4. Pitch another island. What do we got? Slinging Lieutenant. That is not that bad, actually. We have like blockers for a few turns. We can potentially just pitch some goblins and drain them for some life. Our opponent goes for X equals 5. What are we gonna get? Alright, Wandering Archaic. That's a pretty decent card. Don't know how often it's going to go off though, but we'll just see about that. So they're just going to exile 2 mountains. So what we'll do, we'll stem the bleeding a little bit. We're going to block each of these so that we don't lose half of our life total. And then sack them to Slinging Lieutenant to drain them, and then negate the block. So sack the other goblin. Take him out. And now we're at 15. So now we're going to hope we've got our full domain. I really hope that we can stabilize with like a really nice 5-drop here. Pitch a swamp, why not? This is not exactly what I was looking for. We have not triggered revolt. So we're gonna hold back. I didn't need to put a stop in there. We're just gonna hope that we live through this next attack. Because my goodness, we have had some really rotten luck so far. Factory of Momir Basic, you got it. Oh my goodness, this cannot get any worse. Alright, what are you gonna exile? Probably 2 more lands? Yeah, that's what I figured. Alright, we will throw one in front of here. I think I want to keep my 4/4 alive for now. And we'll just pitch the Slinging Lieutenant. Stem a little bit of that bleeding. It stemmed the bleeding, but it really has not helped us get ahead. Alright, let's hope for a good 6-drop. Being on the play both games has also not been very helpful either. Oh my goodness, that is so bad! That is terrible! Oh, brother. Yep, we got a full swing coming in. This is like close to over at this point. We'll block the Archaic, and we'll block the 4/4, take 6. Alright, we'd better get a creature that ETBs with a board wipe somehow. What you got? What you got, opponent? Show us some crazy luck. That's something. Alright, we got one last shot on the lottery wheel, and I imagine it's not going to be of much use to us. Yeah, that's not really going to be much help to us. GG's. Alright, we are on the play... No, sorry, we are on the draw once again. So already things are not looking like they're going to be in our favor. But we're just going to have to hope that we have better luck than them. That's all that matters at the end of the day. They didn't go for anything. I don't really like being the first one to do something, but considering the games that we've had the last few games, I don't want a repeat of that. We'll pitch a Plains. And what do we got? Fauna Shaman is pretty useless, to be honest. Like, there are creatures in our deck, but we kind of just have to draw them. Unless this is just straight Momir Basic. I mean, I've only ever seen basic lands so far. I haven't seen anybody cast anything else from hand. So that could just be what it is. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I think we're just gonna go right away, activate the factory, pitch a swamp, Airlift Chaplain. That's, not really gonna do much, is it? Yeah, if only we had milled a Plains. That's a little unfortunate. You know, unlike regular Momir Basic, I don't know if there's much of a fear of diversifying your lands. Like, I know there are a lot of random, like, Island Walk and Forest Walk creatures throughout Magic's history. Interesting. That's an effect, alright. Okay, they're gonna go at us for 3. With Enlist? Nah, we'll just take it. We'll just take it. Alright, land number 4. Hit us with something juicy, please. After all of this draft chaff, I need something good here. What do we got? Serum Core Chimera. I legit have to read this thing because I have no idea what it does. Non-creature spells do not matter. We'll get in with our flyer. I mean, having like a nice flying body with a big butt is pretty good, but I don't know if it's really going to help us get ahead. So they get to drop a 5-drop now. Cloud Piercer. It's one of the mutate creatures. That is pretty good. A 5/4 with reach completely negates our flan of flyers, so that is not so good. Unless it only adds power, right? Yeah, it only adds power, so I think we're just going to trade these off. I don't really mind losing the Fauna Shaman. It's really not going to do much for us. Let's Momir for X equals 5. It doesn't matter what we pitch at this point. We have one of each. Victory's Envoy. That is actually really good. Like, over time, this is going to be like one of our most valuable creatures. So long as they don't have a way to just immediately blow it up. That would be a little disheartening. X equals 6. They got a Nyxborn Colossus. That is one big boy. They're gonna leave up their creature with Reach. That is okay with me. I appreciate being able to grow my team every upkeep. And especially in a format like Momir where, you know, there's no non-creature spells, at least from the looks of it here, that's gonna be a huge help. We will pitch a Plains, why not? What did we get? Inspiring Commander? It'd be better if it was a lot less. You know, by the time we're dropping like 7 drops, we're hardly ever gonna get any creatures with like power 2 or less. Unless they're just massive walls or something. Opponent activates it. You got a Cyclone Summoner. Alright, well good thing they did not cast it from hand. I think we're just gonna put our commander in front of this. Honestly, it's never gonna give us anything. Get to grow our team once again. We'll go for a mountain this time. Activate for X equals 7. We need to put some sort of defenses up because our opponent is just gonna take everything here. Can't be blocked as long as you cast a non-creature spell. That is never going to matter ever, which is pretty unfortunate. So I think next turn we'll start attacking with our flyers, since, or at least maybe our Serum Core Chimera, since it will be able to go over the Cloud Piercer. Bookworm. Ah, that is rough. That is rough. And they got 2 real big creatures here. I think we're just gonna have to chump. It really does boil down to that, because we're just getting 0 luck here. Alright, let's hope X equals 8 is our lucky number. I mean, if we get like a Bells and Lock, or that's X equals 6, I guess. What do we got? Gate Colossus? Oh my god. Well, I mean, it's a defender, alright, I'll give it that. I can block with their reach creature if they want, but they've only got 1 shot to do that. Yeah, this is rather unfortunate. Definitely want to be hitting something better for X equals 8. Our opponent can do X9 now? That's a chance to drop a Zakama, which would be really bad. Bringer of the Blue Dawn. Oh, that is really good. That is really, really good. Alright, we can't cast that out, so we're stuck on 8. We really just got to build a board that'll keep us alive. Pitch our Forest. Drop a card. That would be far better if we had any spells to cast. Well, luckily we at least have 1 creature that is pretty much guaranteed to keep hitting in the air for the next few turns. And a 9/9 is not going to help them that much, although they are going to be able to now start ramping up, which isn't great. They were already going to do X9. If they could do X10, they're going to hit probably an Ulamog at some point. X10, okay, that's not that bad. Probably one of the worst cards that you can hit for X10. Oh, why did I play the land? Why did I play the land? Oh, I'm a fool, I'm a fool. What have I done? Alright, we're just gonna get in for 7 in the air. Our opponent's gotta chump this at some point. I mean, well, I guess they don't really need to, but you know what I mean. I wonder if they're gonna play out a land and try to go for X11, because I don't think there are many creatures, if any, that are mana cost X equals 11. Please, please go for 11 and then whiff. That would be amazing. They did it. What is it? Oh, it's just a Metalwork Colossus? Eh. It's a big creature with no evasion. You can say the same thing about half of their board, so honestly, this Victory's Envoy, that might have actually won us the game. Oh no, we don't want to play it out. I made that mistake already. Alright, we're gonna go X equals 9. Can we hit as a comma, please? Fire Dragon, what does this thing do? To the number of mountains you control, so we can kill, what, a something with 2 toughness? Yeah, sure. Pick off the soldier. That's all we can really do. Now we'll get in with our flyer. Now they're going to have to block with their reach creature, and they're going to have to hit something that either flies or has reach to keep themselves alive. I gotta say, this Ender of the Blue Dawn is genuinely crazy. Like, that's such a good card. They can go X12. They're not at Emrakul range yet, though, which is really good. What 12 drop do they have? Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. Luckily, we do have another flying creature in our arsenal, though, so I think they're going to be dead either way. Because we'll just block and take out anything that's big enough to kill us. They're going to go full swing. So, let's play this smart. We'll go X equals 11 at that. We'll go X10. We're definitely going to want to block the 2 creatures with trample. So we'll put that there. We'll put 7 here. And do we live at just 1 life? Yeah, because that's only going to be 9 damage, right? Oh, okay, I missed something really big there. Whoopsie. Oh my goodness, we finally get to play first. What a miracle. I really need it after losing like 3 games in a row. I'm just going to sit here and keep playing lands. I'll wait until our opponent does something because they are immediately at the disadvantage by being the player that's on the draw. They're finally going for it for X equals 5. And that's a pretty good one to hit. Alright. Let's hope X6 is something better. We will chuck... Sure, we'll chuck an island. Asterion. Is this the alchemized version of the character? I straight up don't know what this thing does, so I'm just gonna have to look this up. Cool. That really is not gonna do much for us. Well, yeah. We'll make you lose double the life that you just lost. I mean, in later turns, this will definitely be like a decent card to help them lose even more life. Plus, having a body with Death Touch and Lifelink, that's pretty solid. X6, they got a Fire Song and Sun Speaker. Seen that one before. In the previous video that I did on Momir. Let's go with X7. Pitch an Island. Worst land in Magic. Just kidding. That's gonna get me in trouble. Oh, the Hamletback Goliath. I didn't even know this thing was on Arena. Oh, that is very good. I mean, having no evasion is kind of rough. But, you know, just every time a creature ETBs, this thing is just gonna get bigger and bigger. Like, that seems pretty powerful. Alright, X equals 7. Oh, it's whenever another creature? That's nuts! That's so good! Creatures you control gain double strike. That is not so good. They can definitely get us in the air for a lot of damage here, but that's gonna be rough. That is going to be rough. Let's play out a land. We have what? We can go X8 now? It really does all boil down to the luck that you have. That is pretty good. Return target permanent to its owner's hand? I will absolutely do that. Oh, whenever you cast a spell. Alright, never mind. That's pretty pointless. Are they actually debating taking 16? Are they... I think they're just gonna chump with the... Yeah, I could see that coming. They haven't been able to gain any life with Asterion yet, unfortunately. But hopefully, we can get in a swing with him, keep him alive, and then just gain some more life back. Because I really don't want to block this Terror of Mount Velas if we don't need to. X8. Sure. That is one big Death Toucher, alright. Yeah, they're going to go for a full swing. So we're just going to block this one for now. We'll take 10 damage, drop to 1, because 1 doesn't kill us. Alright. Let's do our best here. Give us the big bad X equals 9. Give us the Zakama, baby. That is another Fire Dragon. That is gonna do nothing. But it does keep us alive in the air a little bit longer. You know what? We're just gonna swing with Asterion, I think, right now, because I do want to keep us alive. If they choose to block with an 8/8, then like whatever. Alright, that's great. So now we get to gain even more life. I'm just going to double my life gain for the turn. Now we've got a creature big enough to block the flyer. We can block the big Death Toucher if we need to. This is looking great. We just need to give the Hamlet-backed Goliath some sort of way to evade. X9. What do they got? Thing from the Deep? That actually is pretty bad for them. I sure do appreciate a pretty janky card. And now attacking doesn't really give them anything. If we can find a way to give like the Hamlet-backed Goliath some kind of evasion or something, that would be hilarious. We're just gonna block like this here. Yeah, we lose both of our flying creatures, but I mean, if we can do something about this thing from the deep, I think we have a decent shot at winning this thing here. So we have, for X10 now, we could try to hit an Ulamog. Ulamog would get us there. Why am I going so slow like that? Here. Shuck that. That is not Ulamog, but that is Jin-Gitaxias. That's not bad. I mean, we at least get to draw like 7 cards. Yeah, that is pretty nice, opponent. Yeah, we'll just swing with Asterion. Worst case, we gain 8 life. They chump the 9/9. Yeah. Go right ahead, opponent. That's so fine with me. We gain some extra life back. We get to draw 7 whole cards. Oh my goodness. Sure, we'll just pitch one of them. Doesn't really matter. Unfortunately, Jin's not going to live for the rest of the turn because I think this 44/44 Goliath is a little bit more powerful. Do we even block? I don't think we do. Like, they're going to get to make a creature, but if we can shrink their hand size to 0, then they're going to be stuck on top deck mode, which is great for us. Oh, they got the Ulamog. That is not good. That's pretty bad, actually. That's really bad. All right, we have shot number 2 of trying to hit Ulamog. Although I think it's kind of too late for us. That is not an Ulamog. That does have trample. Sure, we'll make our creature even bigger. This is incredibly unfortunate. We're just actively milling ourselves out with the Jin-Gitaxias. We need to discard 6 cards. Oh dear. Well, if they ever swing with Ulamog, they're 100% dead. But I think they realize that. We have 29 cards in our deck. And we're gonna... we'd mill 20. Sure. Well, I guess our little fun side minigame is just making a really big Hamlet-backed Goliath. They're gonna swing in with their Death Toucher? Please swing in. Please do it. Yes! We can block with Jin-Gitaxias. That's a slower mill plan. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to do a little quick research. Because I need to find creatures that can grant trample if possible. Alright, I'm gonna try to go for X8, see if we can hit Craterhoof. If we can do that, like, on some kind of pockluck chance. Sure. So we get to halve their life total? That seems pretty good. Sadly, that's not really gonna help us much. I mean, it's a long shot trying to, find a creature that gives evasion. But if that's like our only out at this point, I think it's kind of worth it. X10. Oh, and they get an Ulamog, or sorry, they get a Kozilek as well. Oh my goodness, that is insane. How much mana are we at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, we get Emrakul next turn, which is pretty good. Our opponent can't hit Emrakul. I think that's gonna just have to be our out. Except I think it's gonna be too late, because if they swing with this Ulamog, yeah, that's gonna be... I think they found the way out. No matter what we do, I think we're just kind of screwed here. Like, literally, unless we hit something that gives some sort of evasion to the Hamlet-backed Goliath. So I don't think we can go for the Emrakul plan. Alright, we're gonna try to just go, I guess, X8 again. In the off chance we hit Craterhoof, that would be pretty amazing. Nope, we just got another... Yeah. Alright, good game, opponent. X3, They get a Palladium. Oh. Oh, that's so bad. That is terrible for us. They're going to be able to ramp up to 6 next turn? I don't want to give up. I don't just want to quit, but I mean, I don't think we can make it back from that. Yeah, this thing is not going to help us out here. Just screw it. We'll get in for some damage. Yep. Oh my god, they're gonna go for 8 next turn? Yeah, this game's over. Unless they literally hit like all of the worst possible hits for x equals 8. That's like the only way out of this. They're gonna hit something insane. They're gonna get like Razaketh or something. Oh! Alright, we are starting again. Please, Magic, let me win a game at some point. I have a life here. I kinda need to move on. Yes! Yes! Our opponent doesn't understand. Thank goodness. We are just going to hold off for another turn because, again, who really cares about a 1-1? And how many non-creature artifacts are you going to see in Momir? This seems just straight like Momir Basic at this point. Oh, sure. I've never seen this card before. These alchemy cards are incredibly strange. I mean, I guess the ETB doesn't really matter since it doesn't do anything in this format. I mean, I didn't have to put anything back into my hand, so I call that a win. Dominating Vampire. Sure. We'll hit you with your own 1-1 for turn. They're gonna block? Why would they do that? Okay, good. Alright, I mean, I guess if only we had more vampires, we could have swung with the 2-2. That would have been nice. Kami of Whispered Hopes, that does ramp them, but it's far too small right now. I think it only grows based on, it just gives extra 1-1 counters. Okay. So that's not so bad. Like, it's not game-winningly good. It's not like our opponent who just happened to hit the nuts with the Palladium Mirror. Lord of the Rings card I'm not familiar with? Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, does it give everything Death Touch? Something gives things... Oh! It's just creature tokens have Death Touch. That's really good. That is super good in a creature token format like this one. Like, yeah, I'll surely just chump with my Orc army. Siege Gang Commander. That's a good one. Does that deal damage to any target? I mean, it costs mana for them to do it. That's pretty good. Alright, give us something insane for X5, please. Witherbloom, Pledge Mage. I mean, it's a 5/5, it's alright. They have so many creatures, I don't even think it's worth attacking. We really gotta get something in the air here. X6, what you gonna get? That is a flying creature. Oh, we need something to save us bad. Give me something good, opponent. Death Touch and Menace. You know what? Let's just... No, I want to keep that back. Let's just get in with everything. If we can, like, drop parts of their board, then I'm so fine with that. Yep, that's cool with me. They're going to probably sack one of their Siege Gang tokens, give it double strike, and then hit in for a bunch of damage. And I don't think we can recover from this unless we hit something that kills that dragon. That's the only way that we can... Yep. Sure, opponent. Yep. Alright, one last try. Can we do it? X equals 7. Give us some hope here. That does not do it. Regardless of where things are looking, I don't feel super confident about this board. Oh my... Like, why can't we get luck like that? Why doesn't it work for us? Why does our opponent always drop like the nuttiest thing and then we get Draft Chaff Simulator? Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. Yep. Who could have seen that coming? Wow. X5. Oh. Well, this is about the closest chance that we've been able to have yet. Like, having this Hazoret with Indestructible, that's gonna be a pretty persistent threat. Yeah, okay, wow, we finally got a win. Holy crap. Alright, individual rare card time. Finally, after like, oh my god, it must have been an hour recording so far. We got a Braids. Alright, that's fine. Ruin Raider. Reveal the top card of your library, put it in your hand. So that's basically just free card draw every turn, is it not? Like, I'm not reading that wrong, right? Like, sure, they can block, yeah, whatever, who cares? But at the end of it, I still get to draw a free card just for attacking. Alright, that actually seems really good. This will be a good value engine, or like, you know, even if I don't have any good attacks or something, I can just swing with something tiny. Something that, sure, maybe it's sacrifice fodder, but it'll help me ramp out into the late game, which is what we need. Thought Not Seer. Well, that's not going to do anything. It is just a 4/4. Alright, let us... X equals 4. For the love of God, deck, give me something good. Discard any number of land cards, put that many counters on it, and draw that many cards. Yeah, you know what? That's actually, like, insanely good here, is it not? I'll just discard 5, draw 5 lands, and this thing becomes a 7/7. Alright, it looks like our luck's finally beginning to turn. Oh my god. Alright, individual rare card time. What do we get? Ooh, we got an Ognis. Okay, that's it's a fine creature. I already have the one that I need for H-Brawl though. Doesn't really see play anywhere else, but I'll take it. I'm definitely gonna cut some of these games out, because like, I know nobody wants to just sit here and listen to me be miserable, like losing game after game, but like, I don't know, I just don't want to like upload 2 videos that are over an hour long or something. Like, that's just not gonna be fun for anyone. Alright, what are you hitting for 2? That's fine. I mean, as a source of ramp, that's decent in this format. It doesn't do anything that requires you to, like, you know, have the card broken or get something back from the graveyard. Like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. We got a Haughty Djinn. Oh my god, that is just gonna be a big 0/4 defender. That's rough. That's pretty rough. It'll block stuff for sure. Well, that's not what you really want to use Haughty Djinn for, you know? I don't know, maybe we can get that card that, like, conjures lightning bolts into our hands or something and then make it bigger. But yeah, as is right now, it's pretty bad. Target artifact creature you control? Okay. I mean, I don't think that's going to come into play for a while. Alright, X4. Give me something. Give me anything good. For 3... Well, I don't have a dragon card in my deck, so that's not gonna do much. What is this thing from? This is a Kaladesh card? I don't even remember this thing existing, to be honest. Alright, X4. That is a pretty good one to hit for X4. And it's an artifact creature, dear lord. Can our opponent get any luckier? Alright, we need something insane here, because like, this is getting out of hand. 4/3 with lifelink is not going to be enough. You know what, let's just do it. Let's just swing. Worst case, yeah, they just kill it off, that's fine. At least it makes the Simulacrum far less scary. Sure, let's search our library, why not? Oh look, there are no dragon cards to be found anywhere. What a shame. That's a good one. That's a very good one. I don't even know why, yeah, I wouldn't even bother attacking if I was in that scenario. Come on, X6. Give me... Is there a board wipe on a creature, please? Well, that's pretty good. That is very good, actually. They have nothing to block it in the air, which is great. We can start pumping it if we get more mountains. Which, like, that might even just be the plan going forward. They're gonna go grab a land. Okay. I'm sure they do want to ramp up, because they're sitting at what? This is 8 now? They can drop a 6 drop? They're just not going for it, huh? Okay, well, we will block with our Jhin, because it's really doing, like, nothing for us right now. Alright, X6, that's a flyer, but it's not a big enough flyer, which is really good for us here. Let's swing in. Do they block? No blocks. I don't think we're going to pump yet. I think what we want to do is just get another creature out. So we will go 7. Pitch of Plains. Oh, finally! Finally, we got something actually insane. That's amazing. That is so good. Like, unless they can get rid of this Toxtrol, I think that's a W for us. Even if they hit Kozilek or something. Okay. Jhin Gitaxias is nice, and there we go. And our cosmetic is the Black Breath. Cool, something else from Lord of the Rings. It's alright. I can't believe we spent like an hour just losing match after match after match, and then finally we just got 3 Ws in a row. Like, that's so dumb. I was expecting this week's event to be Standard Brawl, but I guess that just didn't end up happening. I'm not exactly sure why, but man, Momir is not a very good replacement. I've praised Momir before. I like the changes that they've done for Momir Madness. Like the format where, you know, they add all those extra cards in and stuff that generates power stones and stuff that wipes out creatures. I think that at least gives you a fighting chance, but straight Momir Basic on Arena is kind of rough. But you've been sitting through like nearly an hour of me rambling, so I appreciate you for making it to the end. If you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like down below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hopefully I'll be in a better mood in the next video. You can also follow the social medias that are linked on screen right now or in my description, and until next time, take care.